Morris has been asking for you. He's becoming increasingly impatient.
So it is done. This ghastly undertaking is concluded. I have been considering our final objective. This ugly cube was constructed for a singular purpose. It is a prison to contain pandemonium. Should you open the way, you shall only invite destruction. More than most, I know the cost this endeavor has levied. Yet we may still avoid complete catastrophe. We can run now, or we can run after you've released Calamity. So you are immovable. Then I must do my duty.
You're a hardy one, aren't you? I felt sure we lost you there. It would appear you and your patron had a little falling out. I'm not one to pry into others' affairs, of course, but your near-fatal disagreement has got the whole camp buzzing. You mean this? Rightfully yours now. I'm glad I could do my part. Does it matter? How are you feeling? Oh, some of my best work, if I do say so myself. A very long time ago, I trained as a physician. In the end, I chose a different path. This is no time.
How are you feeling? You are your usual flippant self, it would seem. This little episode has left you entirely unaffected, then. Is that really true? I doubt he ever saw you as a friend. I believe he did think very highly of you, though. I'm sure he was not motivated by malice, at any rate. He must have believed what you are to do next needed to be stopped at any cost.
All patched up then. I'm glad to hear it. Whatever Mr. Lovell's reasoning, I can't help but think we need a resolution to this matter one way or the other. This one's on me. Wanting anything else to go with that?
Up and about so soon? Should you not be convalescing? For you and me both, it sounds like.
I am sorry for placing you in the care of Emissary Leidene. There was really no one else. What will you do now? So, the mission goes on, even without Morris.
Matilda and Marius, both dead. Not personally, but they were an example to us all. The commander seems less on edge than usual. I suppose knowing is better than not knowing. Yes.
Oh, you're here. I came to visit you a few times, but you were completely out of it. How are you feeling? After all the dangers you faced inside, I can't believe it was Mr. Lavelle who was almost your undoing. What do you plan to do now? But I still haven't found a way to safely calibrate a cartogram to there. He was always one step ahead.
Oderint dumme tuat.
When first you arrived, I never imagined this moment would come. It is not over yet. What do you mean? I came in with you. Enough talk. Let's find out what this dread Empyrean is really made of.
Rent dumme toant.
Well, that was entirely predictable. After everything we've sacrificed, all that awaited us here was a celestial abomination. Let us be done with this place.
I must confess, I was hoping for more of a definitive conclusion if you returned. I'm sure there's more answers to be found if you're still of a mind to look for them. What do you make of the idea we're all doomed then? Some would say deserved, even. The preachers and the doomsayers, they love this doom and gloom stuff. There's no denying their ill intent, but that doesn't make them wrong. Oh, I'm sure he doesn't really mind. He's probably got better things to worry about.
What's next then? We were all hoping to have our answers by now. I didn't mean out by it. I know you're doing your best. Need out?
Why did you do that? I told you not to.
You fought well in there. Vincit qui se vincit. I am glad to have had one final glorious battle, despite how ruinous its aftermath may prove. I will find Morris. As regrettable as his actions were towards you, it seems that ultimately he was right. And why exactly would you think that? This place is mysterious indeed. It affects the minds of those who dwell here along. I pray you are right, but it is not a chance we can take. If you find proof, then send word to me in Orden. Until then, we must err on the side of caution. Before we part ways, I wish you to have this. May it serve you well.
You're back. You look different. I'm sure. There's no rush. I understand you've been through a lot. I'm here to help make sense of matters whenever you're ready. Sophia? But my research shows she was the right hand of the Demiurge. What? Take a deep breath. I'm here to make sense of things. You have to give me something to work with, though. What happened in there? What did you see? In the various records I've reviewed, there is one mission unaccounted for. It must have been her. Was her journey permitted, or did she enter by force? Thank you for indulging my ego, but I'm quite sure you've figured it out for yourself by now. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to patronize. Allow me to explain. They propagated humanity throughout the cosmos. The known worlds as we're familiar with them today, their civilizations originated from here. When the nascent eternal kingdom breached the stars, we found we were not alone in the galaxy. It has long been the greatest mystery how humanity simultaneously created civilizations on hundreds of worlds thousands of years ago. And now we know it was not spontaneous. It was the project of the founders here. By Orden, yes, but here they apparently used the gate to traverse between planets. You've been inside, you must have seen it. It's not so surprising. There's much of their technology that we don't understand. I won't second-guess what you saw, but nor am I convinced of its supernatural nature. But what about Sophia? Why did she go through the gate? Perhaps she wanted to hunt down and destroy the previous expeditions. It would appear we are at somewhat of an impasse. Without further clues, it's impossible to know why she left or where she went. Unless you remember anything else, of course. Come and see me immediately if anything else comes up. I'll keep digging as much as I can in the meantime.
Not the definitive conclusion we were all hoping for. Of course, there are many examples through history of those who claim to be a manifestation of the divine. They are known as awakened to those who believe, and as insane to those who do not. So whose memories are you experiencing? Anoia? Or perhaps Zoe? Not one of the 8, then. Huh. How unusual. Who is she? Do you remember anything that might be useful to resolving our current predicament? How interesting. Perhaps your connection to this planet is what drew you here in the first place. While I may have many shortcomings, let the charge of small-mindedness never be laid at my feet. How may I be of assistance? It would be my pleasure. I don't like to make a fuss. Was there anything... Quite well, between... Oh, Ma. Was there anything... I volunteered as a... How... Was there anything else? A remarkable... Given her... Even if the time will tell. Was there anything else? I remain...
So that's it then. It was all true. Why do I get the impression you're not overly concerned by this development? I trust you completely. I have heard of this phenomenon. There are many stories of people claiming to be one of the original Pantheon incarnate. Bythos or Alethea remade in human form. The old king himself spoke of his divine self as Logos reborn. I used to read fantasy romance novels when I was younger. They often revolved around plots of divine love. Anyway, in almost all cases, the memories start out very hazy and scattered, but a catalyst causes them to become extremely clear. If you're staying, then so am I. We'll get to the bottom of this, don't worry.
Anything catch your eye? Travels. The first sovereign of Escandir is an awakened. It's fairly common back home, although very few claims get verified. Why do you ask? Yeah, me too. Many important events that shaped Escandir's history have an awakened at the center. I have known since I was very young that my destiny was to be among them. And it is here that I will fulfill it. Luck won't be necessary.
PlayStation